Well, hello everyone. Here we go. Now we finna get to the nitty gritty. Y'all know we finna get to the nitty gritty. We finna talk to Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Let's see what we got going down this weekend. I'm gonna talk with advice and I'm gonna try to be understanding. Because, people always want to take me the wrong way because, I just mess with them feathers, y'all. I don't know what it is about me, but I'm a clown too, you gotta excuse my arrogance, see, because I do show out. That's my name. Tell it like it is, and we play the game machine. It don't matter who go first. Y'all like, share, and subscribe, and this is entertainment purposes only. Don't take this with a grain of salt. Don't be personal, and don't make it your story, and it is not. So let's talk to you, Cancer. You are loved up in these streets, Cancer. Boy, I'm hearing a lot of things around me about you. Let's see, what do you want to tell? Oh, I told you they were flying. I told you, but we don't want all these now. We just want one. We'll choose this. Your dreams need a practical plan under the moon of Taurus. So your dreams really need a practical plan before they can go into wishing, And everybody wants to have everybody wants to have these dreams as out of this world. I want it today. I don't freaking want to wait till it's next week. I want my dream to come today, man. I deserve that dream. This is what I'm hearing. Somebody like, I deserve them dreams. Let's see. Now, what is it? Your dream needs a practical plan. Let's see what this dream is persist of. What do Cancer's dream need a practical plan, Spirit? Give it to me straight. You need a practical plan about what? Because, see, sometimes we don't be thinking practical. If it comes, it's not like we go to the convenience store and I get you, let me get them chicks and get them chinks and let me get them chicks and let me go over and get some this and get that. And that you already knew what you're going to do, but you got to plan it before you just go buying everything at the grocery store. So what is this? You need a practical plan. What's this practical plan you need, Cancer? See, there's some thievery. See, somebody done did some thievery, something about the 24. Somebody has to come up with a practical plan on how to steal with this thief. So somebody says, I'm trying to think of a plan how we can get this thief straightened out, man. This thief, we got a thief over here. And we need to get this thief. How we gonna get this? How we gonna tame this thief? So what's up? What's up with this thief now? Give me something. Give me something on this thief. You need a practical plan about a thief. Counsel said, I sure do. There's a thief. There's a thorn to my soul. Boy, this thief, I channel too as I go, y'all. They be telling me a lot of stuff. But, they're like, this thief is there's somebody's like a thorn. And we put this, boy, don't make me clown on this Friday. Don't make me clown. Y'all funny. Okay, Archangel Michael, help me. Protect me as we go through this. What's going on with this thief? You need a practical plan. See, this thief wants to cause an accident. So this thief is trying to think of an accident on this caregiver. So they're trying to think of a practical plan how they can get, these people are plotting to get the caregiver. They want a practical plan on how they can set this caregiver up. I'll tell you a practical plan. Go and get you one of those practical drinks and take your ass back to bed before you do something stupid and gonna cost you more time in jail. So what else we gotta talk? So you wanna go and set up this cause an accident for a caregiver. So what's up? What's up, homie? What's up, homie? What else this weekend you trying to do? So you trying to start this between this weekend. So yeah, the family's in on it. There's a family in on it. Boy, they really thinking of how they can set up this caregiver this weekend. We got to get this caregiver set up this weekend. It's the final test down. That's what I hear. So what about this, family you try to set up, So you want to take this person on the boat. So you want to try to set them up so you can get them on this boat and do what? What you trying to do on this boat, man? What you trying to do to this caregiver? Make them go missing. Oh, my goodness, this weekend you going to do the finale? Oh, you going for the finale? You know, they're like, well, Most High said I got a finale too. Most High is telling me in my head, he said, I got a finale too, man. They think that the only one can think of these. Most High said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. See, they want to get on the boat and have you go missing. But, you know, it's like this. Most High, you know, so what else they going to try to make you go missing on this boat? You know, they were trying to make you go somewhere and then go missing. Because, see, they need you for a power supply, man. See, they ain't got no power supply. They running out. See, to do the devilish things they do in this world, they got to keep that power going. So, Cancer, they's like, now, how can we be devious this weekend? How can we be so devious? You know, I'm laughing because they're really trying to get a practical plan on how to be devious this weekend. Let me pull one over here for my Scorpio. It's too much, man. Scorpio, what's going on in your energy? They over here plotting crimes and stuff, and this weekend and trying to get somebody to go missing for a power supply. Boy, I need it. I can taste it. It's in that person's blood, and she's going with that. Scorpio, what's going down? Get these clowns off of me. Get these clowns off of me. Scorpio, what's going on with you? Scorpio, what's going on with you? First of all, Scorpio. Now we take the one on the bottom. Okay, Scorpio. It says the energy is gaining momentum, you know, under the waxing moon. So something is gaining momentum. So they're trying to lightweight some stuff here, Scorpio. So let's push Pisces too. Now, Pisces, what's the energy for you, Pisces? You know, we gonna talk about this, man, boy. Everybody doing some deeply stuff this weekend. And what's going on with my Pisces this weekend? Pisces are somebody you know, Pisces. Now, Pisces, don't be crying, don't be crying, don't be crying, don't be crying. It says, don't let your past hold you back under this South Node. See, they talking about don't let your past hold you back. See, your past is what's holding you in this hole that you're in. That's what they said. It's the past. You know, you got to let go of the past. Okay? Now, what's this energy that's gaining momentum for you, Scorpio? Now, what's this energy that's trying to gain momentum toward you, baby? Now, what's this energy about? Give me some more on this energy. Boy, we talking about it. We talking about it. What's up? What's going on here? This energy is gaining momentum this weekend. Come on, water signs. Oh, about something in somebody's home. See, there's a home and the energy is gaining momentum in this home. So what is this energy gaining momentum in the home about? Oh, okay, they getting serious now. See, they trying to get, someone has good intuition in this home. And see, there's a hotel, a motel here. Somebody said they want to commit suicide, this hotel, motel. See, these aliens is up to this. They all in on this. They love a good suicide. That's what I heard. These aliens said, I love a good suicide. If I can get you to take yourself out, it'll be easier for me to go do what I gotta do. So they trying to make you go in your feelings this weekend. I think I feel crazy this weekend. See, look, this is what I'm talking about. So they can cause you a burial, allegedly. You know, Scorpio, you or somebody, you know, and what I say, the D. They trying to do that. They love when they cause burial and a death and a suicide. It was in the cult. See, it's an organization crime that they're all gathering up together. And it's a top secret, man. This is so secret. But I ain't no secret now, I know. See, there's a phenomenon he is involved, and it's something that happened close to the beach. See, someone like, well, I need to say I committed suicide. I want this person to do it. I want this phenomenon to go. I want this phenomenon to get on the road. Okay, tell me some more about this phenomenon and this suicide. Why are you at the last rope? Somebody wants to say you committed suicide and the energy gaining momentum. They all in your head. Doing them little energy weapons I heard allegedly. And telling you and mind controlling you to do something stupid. You know, but I'm going to tell you something. Like old Freddy Cougar say, I'll come and get you in your dreams, right? When you dream it, I'll tell you what to do. Dream Most High. Most High, help get justice and go get them, because they want me to go off the face of this earth. And they intensifying this suicide stuff, and it ain't going to it, because Most High said, I got you. I call judgment on this situation and justice, so it's going to be called out. So give me some more here about this situation with this. Oh, see, what I tell you, when I call judgment, man, judgment work. See, look, somebody's going to jail. Somebody on the 29th, they're going to jail. So if you do this, you're going to jail. It's just and it's a message that's going to come on the 14th about this wealthy man with 13th and this main male in your life 1 and this child. Something about a child 13, and this is a main female on the 2nd, and this was the 8th was a false person. See, this person was playing like they were false. So the police, the energy is gaining momentum. See, you're just making yourself guilty. I wouldn't make anybody else do anything else. I would do my time in jail. Because I'm telling you something, jail is not for everyone. Now, if you love jail, you go right ahead and commit to jail. It's on you, but I'm letting you know, if you pull this off and do the suicide and set this person up, they're already watching. The popo all sees everything, you know. They just acting in the background like, we just need you to make a move. Make a move. And when you make a move, they're going to knock on your door. Everybody going to jail right now. Come get the police. God told you not to do it. See, that's what I tell people. Think before you do something stupid, because you were warned. Because I've called judgment on this injustice, because you have no business trying to set somebody up. See, I done told y'all, I don't play about this power supply. Y'all really getting thirsty, You thirsty as hell on these streets. Let's see, y'all so thirsty. You gonna make somebody rich. Say, come on, make me rich. What about this false person before we move on? Give me something more about this false person. What's the deal with this false person? Always trying to put somebody in a coffee pot. And this person had an affair with this person. See, the person that's doing all this, they're abused and neglect. See, they was in an affair and they was abused and neglected. So this person thought they was going to do this for this person, this male. It's a male involved in it. And it was over life insurance. It's really over life insurance. They're really taking this life insurance thing too far. I feel like this. I would make a new profession. Because after a while, when people get so greedy, you think you never was going to get caught? I'm telling you something. Most High says, if you step your butt with this anymore, I've warned all of you. Stop stealing and get to the right point of, I was wrong, and go about your business, because you are had and you are caught. So, I love to see you go to jail, but dang, don't make it easy for them. Y'all making a good show before you leave out of here, boy. Y'all want the world to pick y'all up big time. You want to go to jail. So, okay, go ahead and take your butt on to jail. That's you. Now, let me go back over to Pisces. Pisces, I got to give you a little love. It says, don't let your past hold you back on the South Node, allegedly. This is about a Pisces, either somebody you know around you. Now, Pisces, what is holding you back, man? What's really holding you back? From what I hear, somebody is really possessed, and that's what's holding you back. Somebody's possessed like no other. I can feel it, because they're in there on my, shut up. I can hear it. Shut up. Because they're possessed, because they played with power. See, you played in the cookie jar, and now you got bold and got burnt. Now everybody turn on you. That's how it works. They will turn on you. You, Pisces, or somebody you know. So be bold and make the foes move. At least go out with a bang. Then my advice to you is this. You can let that evil demonic spirit keep running your ass, or you can go and do the right thing and sizzle that sucker. In other words, I'll do an exorcism myself. You're going to leave my body because you're trying to set my body up with all these wrong things. I see it. I can feel it through the phone. It's like, that ain't nothing but that one person. They know what's up. What's up, homie? What you don't need to let hold you back. What's going on, Pisces? What's holding you back? They don't want you to hold back. They want you to realize it's time. Yeah, your high honors, 25. Somebody on 25th, but or 25 years, they need to go out with, high honors. Why are you going out like somebody needs to get their high honor? And what else, Pisces? So be bold and make the changes that need to be made in this situation. You don't have to be a victim. That's what I told people. What's the changes that you need to make? Because somebody was really thirsty. I mean, yeah, because this prison, something about prison here. Something about the 29th. It's your turn to change the situation about going with this prison life. You're the only one can fix it, and prison in this courtroom. Something about the courthouse, and something about the wrong road you got to go through behind going to the court. And his thoughts. Someone the 16th, yeah, the thoughts of somebody, how they were thinking. So basically, and you're sad as hell. I see it right here. Somebody 14, somebody is sad as hell. Somebody's really sad because they know they did wrong. Give me something on this situation. This person's so sad. They know they did wrong. It says, oh, the thievery. Somebody stole from me. The 24, somebody stole from me. Come on in. Hold on. Okay, let's see. You got to look past the thievery. All I want to say to you, you might not want to listen. You might, whoever this is, if you in some serious deep stuff, remember this. I was always told when I was a little kid, long time ago, there's two choices, Pisces. You can make a good one, or you can make a bad one. And you can go with the stupidness, or you can go with, it's time for me to do right, But do right by yourself, even if you feel like you shouldn't do it, because let me tell you something. How you go out is going to be how the way it's going to be. Because I'm going out with a bang, man. I'm going out with a bang. I'm going out with the choice of I love living life. I love being happy, being sanctified, and thievery is it's not cool. So what about this thievery? So you got a chance to make something right about a thievery. And somebody says the good Lord. Somebody got 5, something about the good Lord. What about the good Lord? Good Lord. Good Lord. Okay. Something about, somebody was having some monkey thoughts. 333. Someone has been all in their head because someone is going through some things. They say they hope for, somebody hopes for, water. There's hope, but somebody's in big water because they had a false person on the 8th around them. And for occupation, 34, they got in tough with somebody they shouldn't have been. Somebody's small child was 18, at the time, and there wasn't, expectations was wrong. See, somebody expected they expected this main male in their life, which number 1, to make all things possible for you. They was expecting this, but there's a grief and sorrow. Someone 32, they're feeling the grief and sorrow because, there's some things that went down that shouldn't. Why are you in this grief and sorrow so bad? Before we go, we'll talk grief and sorrow. Oh, because you got, this was a serial killer that that you married into, and you were the couple. Y'all was a serial killer situation. Somebody was involved with some serial killers, and they married into it. And the serial killer is the one. It was a serial killer situation, and they take people out of space. See, there's some secrets that you might not want to come out because it gets real ugly about here because they were surveilling somebody from outer space. They was doing surveillance up in another place and watching everybody because they got in their ego. Their ego took the best of someone. And so this person faked their death. They was trying to fake their death, or they did fake their death. Somebody's trying to fake their death, or they was going to, but they ran away, and they got imprisonment because they were dating somebody that they shouldn't have dated along the road in the tunnel. So basically, doom only came because everybody was meeting up about making man-made disasters in the mountains, see, and they was making natural disasters kept coming up at this party. They kept allegedly dismembering people, trigger warning of people inside this tunnel with this celebrity. So there's a celebrity involved in this too. And they used to want to give a gift of, but justice is coming for this because it's all a cover up over money. See, somebody's accomplice to the crime. And this person used to mind control this person. That's what's hidden. Somebody was basically mind controlled. I'm going to say this, and I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to go ahead and say this. Pisces, whoever this Pisces is. Now, technically, you know you was mind controlled. You know that this person conned you into going out and signing into a cult and making you sell your soul. And your soul cost of setting people up. You know this. But your best bet to do the right thing. Because that demonic force that they put in you is using your body. And I know you're getting tired of being told why you can't stop the crimes that you do. Because that's what they do. They put all these demonic forces in there and use these aliens for power, use you for power supply, but they still got your body moving around like it's okay, but it's actually a possession. This mind controlled you from the, I don't want to go there, but anyway, allegedly. And the only way you're going to get out of this is you feel like you're in a trap. But see, what are you trapped in? This is only a demonic force is trapped. The real person, believe it or not, is not there no more. And these people know all about it, that this person was possessed. And that's why this person went and lost their mind, allegedly. And these people knew. They were in on it. But like I said, Pisces, one thing I remember this a long time ago, and I'm going to tell you this. I'm not a person to sit here and do the crime, and I did it all by myself. There was more birds and more scales in this. And in the end, the right thing has to be done. You can try to save yourself or save millions. It's going to be on the outside while you locked up for all these crimes of other people. Remember, if you wasn't alone, why should I go and do it all alone? And allegedly, this is just what I feel about this situation. No, I'm not going to that jails and them bars and spending the rest of my life locked up while other people are free and no doggone well. They was there doing the whole thing and was putting this in my head and mind controlling me as I was growing up because they knew my weaknesses. When people know your weaknesses, they use it against you. And sometimes you're too weak to go and fight to change them and you're too afraid. But at a certain point, what is fear? That's illusions. What is justice? That's getting the justice for others that never got justice for the things that happened to them. Sometimes it takes somebody else to take that initiative. Right now, that demon in you, wants you to decide to keep doing the crime and keep doing the work, but not wanting you to do the right thing. But you have to, it's just like a possession. You have to fight that demonic possession that you put in your head, because it's going to keep making you do crazy things that you should not do, Pisces, you or somebody you know. So what I would do in this case, I'm not going by myself. If I didn't do something by myself, why would you sacrifice your life for a whole crew that's on the outside having fun while you locked up like a caged animal because you was going along with wrong? And you had some mental illnesses before this all happened. Yeah, you was mentally ill, this particular person. But that may not save you because they'll figure like, do you know right from wrong? And actually this person didn't really allegedly have common sense. They had a problem knowing what common sense was. Allegedly. And you know what I'm talking about. This person that I'm feeling. This person had a problem with deciphering, planning with this person's intelligence. People would do that when they used it against you. But just remember, justice is justice. You can't go along with wrong forever. To get out of this situation, even to make yourself have better days, is to start to realize what the wrong was. It wasn't just you. It was a lot more than just you. It was the manipulation. It was the people that put you there. And standing up to these people that you trusted. It was hard to trust, but now it's time for you to stand up for what you believe in, if you believe in anything. And the person here don't believe they don't believe in Most High. They believe in the other thing. This person was more or less a Satanism. They believe in, they didn't see miracles unless you stole it. That's what they wanted you to see. And now you're going to go in there and you better use your head, because the vessel that's going to go to be locked up now is a vessel that is possessed by an entity. And then people put it there and they don't want to take the blame for it. But like I say, I call judgment in the ethers. I call for this situation to get justice because this person here was led down the wrong path. This person was led down allegedly around the wrong path and trusted the wrong people. And sometimes the people that this person trusted was their own. There were people real close to you. You could not let go of it because you had to play. I have to be there for everyone, but never there for yourself. See, that's where you messed up. Now that demonic force that's in you is forcing you to do crime against someone that you really love and care about, and all you got to do is declare no more. They tricked you from the beginning, and they're going to mind control you, trick you to the end. It's time for you to wake up to who you really are. And if you're hearing this, whoever this is, it's time for you to go and say, I want to repent. I want my soul back. I want to make good of my wrongs. And I want my soul because I was manipulated and I was mind controlled. So how can you pledge to a society when you are mind controlled? That's a lot of you. You've been mind controlled. Your soul is only over there because they mind controlled you and told you sold it. And how can you sold your soul when you are mind controlled? That's really defeats the purpose of a contract. That's called trickery contract. That's called the others, the demons' tricks. Demons' tricks of selling your soul without even you knowing it. But anyway, this person here, all on this board, Most High is there for you. But you got to first realize what you done. And how would you fix this? You wasn't fear to get in it. Because they made you feel like you was something that you wanted to feel for so long. You went the wrong part. You would hurt anybody to get it. You knew something was wrong with that. If you got to hurt somebody to get ahead, you know something wrong with that. That's just, but they mind controlled you. So actually, elites, and you know who I'm talking about, high places, this soul was taking over. Now y'all gonna be the coward and let them take the rap. That's not cool. But I call judgment on all of you because I know what you done. I can feel this person crying and nervous on the soul on the inside, but they're possessed all over. But that demonic force needs to remove itself from that system. Because this person here was a loved child. But this child decided to listen to manipulative folks and they play dumb like they did nothing. Y'all sold this child and mind controlled this child. Now this child got a bigger mess. All I can say is what I'm seeing is what I'm seeing. And I am a medium and I talk to the dead and I don't want to put names out there. I'm not allegedly. I'm just saying. If you're going to go out for the whole thing, make sure you realize what you're doing. Because you're being mind controlled the whole way. They're riding your tail like you's a puppet. And that's the elites. You need to get off of this one because you know doggone well you was part of it. Allegedly. And you broke treaty what you done with this one. And you know what I'm talking about. And that contract is non-involved. Because you tricked them. Just like you tricked a lot of people in this world. Y'all are fiercely wrong. Y'all like, share, subscribe. I just had to say that from my heart. There's more to this world than you understand. Don't believe the hype. It's all just to see what you'll sell and what you'll take. Money is not everything. Money is the rule of evil. But what really wins is when you get on the right side and you stand for justice and right, and you're going to get love on this planet, and we're going the right way. Because all that wrong way ain't doing nothing but taking our young folks to an early grave that don't even deserve it. Just because of mind control and they have little mental problems. But that's okay. Because Most High is on the job. Y'all like, share, and subscribe.